solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Ma'am, right this way. Why don't you stop? Make sure the chair doesn't roll off. Okay, I got you. Miss, would you state your full name and spell your last name for us?
That is going to be Leah Stith, and that is spelled Stith.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Leah. Thank you for being here today. If I tell you to say something again, it's just because the microphone needs to pick you up. Okay? I know you speak softly. Leah, are you familiar with the Swan Boat Club?
Absolutely.
How are you familiar with the Swan Boat Club?
Me and my family have been going to that boat club for about 9 to 10 years.
Were you present at the boat club on the date of April 20th, 2024?
Yes.
And what brought you to the boat club that day?
It was my little cousin's second birthday.
So you knew the birthday boy?
Yeah,
And that was your cousin?
definitely.
Do you know what time you arrived to the party that day?
I want to say around 1:30. I'm not completely sure.
And can you describe the party? What it looked like when you arrived?
If anybody knows Tweety, they know she can throw a little kid's birthday party. It was beautiful. There was just circus decorations everywhere. Everyone was having a good time.
At some point, did something happen that caused the party to end?
Yes.
What happened?
From what I remember, there was just debris flying everywhere, and it seemed like an explosion had gone off. And that's what I just assumed because of how much havoc was going on. But when I had woken up, I couldn't physically move, so I just heard everything around me.
Do you remember if you lost consciousness?
Yes, I did.
At some point, did you come to realize whether it was an explosion that caused the party to stop?
Once I was able to move, I could only move my leg and my neck. It was probably just shock, but once I could move my neck, I looked over and saw the car through the building.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that you lost consciousness. Did you have any other injuries as a result of this crash?
Yes, I had 3 broken ribs, a punctured lung, a broken sternum, a giant hematoma on my head, as well as a concussion, and severe PTSD.
On the date of April 20th, 2024, do you remember if you were taken to the hospital?
Yes, I was.
Okay, do you remember what hospital you were taken to?
That was, they may have renamed it now, but Triton Beaumont at the time.
And did you have a stay at the hospital?
Yes.
How long were you there for, if you can recall?
About 3 days. I want to say 2 nights, 3 days.
And I know you went through a list of injuries, but how are your injuries as you sit here today?
Physically, I am doing okay. I still have random aches and things along those lines, and I am in the gym all the time, so I feel like not secure doing certain movements just in case something's not right in my body, which that's an everyday thing for me. Mentally, that's a whole nother story. I don't drive myself places very often now. I'm very afraid of getting in cars, especially when others are driving. My anxiety has definitely gotten a little worse because of what had happened. It causes random outbursts of it. Going along with the PTSD, anytime I'm in a car, I have like slight panic attacks. But besides that, were no lasting injuries besides mental.
Were you employed as of April 20th, 2024?
Yes, I was.
And where were you employed?
I was employed at the Taylor Ford dealership.
Okay. And I know you've since moved out of state since then, but as a
Yeah.
result of this incident, were you off of work for any period of time?
I was off of work for a few months, and then I started doing part-time. It got a little overwhelming because I was working with cars constantly. And considering every time I'm in a vehicle, I get severe anxiety, I just try to avoid driving, but I recently decided to get a new job, try and forget what had happened.
Prior to the incident, do you know how much you were working at Taylor Ford? How many hours a week?
50 plus?
And then after this incident, you said you went down part-time?
Yeah, and I was doing maybe 15, 20 hours a week.
Leah, how old were you at the time that this accident occurred?
I was 18.
Thank you for being here. That's all I have for you right now.
Cross-exam? All right, thank you. You may step down. Next witness.
Those people call Mariah Dodds.